6:22 p.m. Not quite sky dark. Possibly one of the best, highest contrast views of Jupiter I've had yet through El Quattro. It's the 15th, a Sunday evening of February 2026. I'm really kind of liking how the temperate belts are starting to declare their presence. Obviously, we got a nice high contrast view on the equatorial, north and south equatorial belts. I'm going to push the magnification up now to 450. Temperate belts look pretty good. We can see the darkening to the south and the North Pole, South Pole to the left. There are hints of texture in the equatorial belts, and it's possible, I'm certainly seeing some brightenings in the equatorial region. So yeah, not a bad view, maybe the best yet. I'm using the 450 millimeters of aperture, which should provide down to 0.8 arcseconds of resolution, although that 40% central obstruction can cause some diffraction problems, which loses a bit of contrast. Other than that, the parabolic mirror seems to be pretty well shaped. I could possibly do a little better job on the alignment between the primary and the secondary. But you know what? I think for deep sky, it's working quite well. As I said before, probably the most pronounced views of the temperate belts, north and south, yet seen on Jupiter. And we are operating at about 450x, which is quite good, although we are starting to go beyond we're well beyond the resolution level of the scope, because at 100% e-zoom, you're basically capable of resolving down to 0.5 arcseconds. So the best view of Jupiter had yet. The limb is pretty reasonable. There is some vacillation in the atmosphere due to turbulence. Things could improve in the future, but let's leave it at that, because I have to do the NGC series tonight, and we'll run from 1900 to 1999. So we're basically going to cover the 20th century. And there's about 25 studies to be captured, so I'm going to have to really work hard to make sure that I get them all in within the 30 minutes time frame I normally allow. Meanwhile, the reason why the last series was from NGC was 100 series is for the same reason there'll be 100 series tonight. Most NGC studies are deep south due to the fact that we are within the galactic plane roughly, which means obscuring galaxies that might otherwise be found in the northern hemisphere. This will be a separate video on Jupiter itself. And I'm going to carpe noctem out on the view right now. We're about 3 minutes and 30 seconds in. Carpe noctem.